Alright, hey everyone, Wander here, and welcome back to, this mess. So I've expanded the tower a little bit. I think I'm going to keep using at least some amount of hull pads. Let's see, so we want to do panel, level 2. If this doesn't work, I'm going to be pissed. Oh, wait. I wasn't going to do any of this, was I? Well, you know what? I'll use these panels since I've got them. Yeah, we've managed to dodge that rafter, so it's just a matter of... I really wish I could just fly. I like static shocking it, but all it takes is like one collision to send one of those just whizzing off into the sunset, and it is real annoying. Okay, come on. That's the other thing. So the other problem is, of course, when I'm trying to pull out a panel. Okay, that's it. It has a really bad habit of pushing me off. And it's like just a little too close for comfort. There we go. Yeah, so if you're wondering why I'm having it kind of zigzag like this. Why? Oh, that's confusing. Or maybe that's fine. I don't know. Nope, I guess I needed to have it one tile lower. Yeah, if I have it zigzag like this, I can kind of make a path back up. And use it to get around. Let's see. There we go. How close am I? I'm actually getting really close. I was gonna go work on Piñatas, but I don't know. Maybe I just stay the course and finish this. It's, yeah. I'm still gonna require a ton of regular panels to get up. Is the one issue, but at least I should have an easier straight shot. Oh. Okay, let's leave it. Because I need to get the auto Piñata going. We're hard locked on new tool and everything progression until I get a little further. By the way, I modified this slightly. I should mention that. Industrial Hurricane improved. What? So now rather than a single entry point, it's got two. That way it slides kind of past here and then whizzes down, and there's like a padded panel. Currently hasn't got, oh my god, what happened? I think I keep throwing away my brooms, so let's grab another broom. So... at least it's kind of easy to move. You know, actually, oh god. Yeah, it's kind of easy to get these moving at least a little bit. Oh, this is dire. I think I have some solutions, though. It's just a matter of getting it rolling. Okay, I'm just going to sit here hitting these with a broom repeatedly until it's free. Because I have a Roomba. I have no idea. Oh, here. There we go. Yes. This one's the issue. Okay, is that everything? No. Yeah, some of these were stuck inside the machine. Okay. It's still scuffed. However, I've learned some things about possibly fixing this. I think it's because I have this one thing around the corner. No? I don't know. So I think I'm going to turn this off. But this is not working. But I have solutions. Because, yeah, instead of trying to go for a curve that's gonna break on me anyway, let's just do what I did on the other side. Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna have a double wide straightaway. I could probably even have it be... oh, I don't know. Let's see, put these here. I'll have to go to a bunch of individual panels just because I kind of scuffed this, but I'm gonna have to... oh... Okay. Yeah, can I put this one higher? No. I'm just gonna dump a bunch of these. Things have changed since I did this. And we can make it a little bit better. But rather than trying to fix it all at once, I'm just gonna rip it all out. And reset some of these things. Okay, there we go. So I need to make this corridor wider. I mean, guess toss that there. These are all individual slick panels that I made a while ago. Okay, keep this out. And so I guess the question is, with all of this stuff, yeah, I can move this over one more tile and it actually fits this new grid better. I think. I don't know, man. It's all vaguely on the same grid. I really wish the button for conjuring stuff was different from the button for activating and interacting with stuff. Because it's a little bit of an annoyance. Okay, let's grab one of these. Well, I don't know. I don't want a lot of these on hand for a moment. They're kind of in my way. And, like, there's a very real possibility that all of this is completely scuffed and there's no real fixing it. And that's, well, I mean, there is fixing it. There's no way to get all of this onto, like, a tidy grid. And I might just have to accept that. Where is my Roomba? Having the foggiest. So rather than destroying all of these individual slick panels, I'm just going to use them up. Okay. Start grabbing these big panels. Yeah, the one reason why I don't usually mix these two is because it makes the snap grid even more, like, dubious. Than it already is. And I don't like that, but only so much I can do about it. Okay. Off by one? I don't know, man. There's only so much I can do about any of this. Okay. I think I'm just gonna put this one away. Okay, it doesn't work with slick panels. I have to kind of feather it. And I might need more padded walls for this. We will have to see how that works. But at least this will clean this up. And give me a larger channel if I want to do anything interesting with this. I don't necessarily know if I do. Oh, one thing I gotta double check. Are these lined up? It looks like they are. Okay, so the one issue... Yeah, so it's a one tile difference between these two grids. Manageable. That's a panel. There. Perfect. Yeah, do we want to just rip all these little slicks up? Yeah, I think so. Then I'm just going to collect them here. I don't know if I'm going to use them or not, but they're slightly in my way and hard to move around if I need to. And so I think I'd rather just upgrade straight to the big ones. Where is my Roomba? You stupid bugger. I mean, in its defense, there is a thing stuck there. But on the flip side, come on, man. I wonder if I can, like, put a Roomba in... Okay, there we go. I think that's all of them. Yeah, so the Roomba is just going for... Okay. Yeah, it's trying to chase the ducks that are flying overhead. And the handful that are stuck. It's the stupidest piece of shit. Alright, I give up. Time to die, sucker. Okay, just suck all products because I don't want to clean up this mess. Yeah, we're just gonna leave those there. Okay. A couple of these, mostly just want to tidy up. So I'm gonna need big slicks. Probably a bunch of them. Hey, we've got the level 3 fan. I want to at least take a look at that thing. It's industrial turbine. How far up does that go? It's huge. That's for certain. I don't know. I'll have to play around with it. I feel like the industrial turbine is going to be kind of perfect for parts of this. Assisted by the fact that it is ginormous. Oh. So, the answer is, it's not as good as I was hoping it would be. It's got a huge amount of airflow. Like, it goes a full one tile around it in every direction, whereas this is like a 1.5, something like that. But it doesn't actually go that far. No, that does mean that the industrial turbine is going to be perfect for this. I'll just have to put them on the platforms going up on the sides. Because that way we'll have the most amount of coverage. It'd also be a good idea to have an industrial turbine, like, placed on the bottom of this. Okay, well, one way or another, I want big slick. Okay. It's also a much nicer... Well, is it a nicer blue? Hard to say, actually. Okay, you know what? Probably easier if I'm just crawling along underneath this. Maybe I should have taken this opportunity to move the whole thing up by a tile. Because, yeah, making it a little taller would have given me a lot more clearance for activities. Whoop. There we go. Okay, that should be good. Shouldn't interfere with anything else. So all we need now is just more fan. That ain't gonna work. Okay, leave those there. So, the main question on this is, do I need both fans? Or do I just have it set up like that? Because I think this should work. Okay, let's give it a spin. Now that this has been cleaned up dramatically. Okay. I'm gonna need these on. I'm only gonna need one of them on. Okay. we're gonna need 2 pads. Like 2 cushion blocks. Guess I don't. I must have used them already. Or maybe... Oh, no, it is those. Right there. They're just really aggressively coming in. Try something like that. Does that have enough space? No. Wait, what? Oh. It's so hard getting these things to snap in the correct spot. Nope. Grab that panel. What if I move this back by 1? I really don't need it to pull out another thing as soon as I'm pressing these blocks. Okay. Oops. Where'd my other big panel go? Okay. What? I had it. This entire... Damn it. Okay. Let's grab a couple more soft panels. Oh. Alternatively, I did say that this was off by like a tile. Well, this is help. That's really annoying. Okay, put those there. We're gonna need 3 slicks. I'm gonna move this up by 1. And I'm not gonna need these. Bring that there. I swear I had another big slick, but I guess I don't. Okay, then the 2 cushion panels. The fact that it is so aggressive about placing these is slightly maddening. Because, yeah, it's not as bad. I need a bigger pit. Okay. Well, oh, these are the cushion panels. Just grab them all. Grab them all. Let's see if I can get on top of the current panel slope. Because that might do the trick. Yeah, there we go. Because that way they bounce and then smoothly slide straight down. Perfect. So now we just have to contend with the fact that maybe there's some damage happening. I'm not really seeing it. It's just that. Yeah. Let's see. In that case, like that, I'm okay. Yeah, as long as they don't ram into those two fans, we just want to make sure that they're not getting stuck here, or another one's gonna like ram into them. Seems like it's working. Okay, where'd my broom go? There it is. Let's clean up my mess. Okay. Next question is, do we have a duckpocalypse forming? No, there's like maybe one or two. But that's about it. Alright, cool. So now that I've got that done, and this is hopefully no longer going to have too many issues, let's just send off some piñatas. I was really hoping I'd have some more like fun physics objects I could do. Bearings and like motors and stuff. Really, if you could cross this with the greater degree of like machinery of say scrap mechanic, I would be the happiest camper. Like, don't ever give me a conveyor belt, make me make the conveyor belt myself. You know, the ability to have like conveyors or like a big moving bucket. So I could have something that like routinely dumps a whole stack of ducks in for big bonus. So, I think once this hits phase 3, and we know exactly. Yeah, we're having a couple of these not make it. But I'm seeing enough of the piñatas get through that I'm not going to think about it. Once we hit the next phase, I think I'm going to tear almost everything up again and remake stuff. Because what I'd like to do is have a central shaft that things build out from. Up until now, I've been trying to keep things to a consistent grid. And I'm technically, I think, still locked to said grid, but the moment I start using those 45-degree angles is the moment it breaks. But if I have everything going into one central chute with the same 45-degree angles coming off at the same general rate, it should be smoother, because right now, those grids aren't linking super well in the final hole. Now, we do have one option of, I could back it off, like get rid of all those ramps, kind of, and just make a padded tube that is grid compliant. It's an option. It's not something I'm like hyper excited about. Because once again, so many of these things take forever to, take forever to rebuild, take forever to clean up. We do have a button that I've noticed on the main menu that says clean up. And so I'm kind of lightly hoping that that does in fact let me just delete everything. And I want to start over. Golden duck statue installed. Hold up. Okay. Let's grab my broom, because I think we're having some kind of shenaniganry here. Yeah, they got stuck again. Okay. Toys. Golden duck statue. Wax loudly and blesses products that pass by. Expensive, ornamental, and seriously inefficient. We also have the disco ball. Well, that's not what I was hoping for. Like, valuable when we need it, but... yeah, I gotta figure out what's up with the piñatas, but I frankly would prefer to just leave it and make it work even if it's inefficient. For just a little bit longer. How did that even happen? Is this getting pushed out? Okay. Something's wrong with this setup. I mean... buy one of these suckers. I really wish you could just, like, attach one of these to the bottom of something. Oops. That didn't work. Oh, it just didn't go. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna just try having that there. Yeah, so I think what's happening is they're flying up. So I think I need to keep this whole thing padded. I think I'm gonna need a couple more padded spots too. Just put this one away. Oop, nope, that didn't work. There we go. Okay. So part of the issue is these. Okay. We need like one more? One or two. Let's just do two. So if I have two of those, it closes off. Should be comfortable. And we'll have to see if this industrial turbine is too much. Damn it. I think just after a certain point, having... Is that correct? That is correct. There we go. Okay. Hopefully this will mean we'll have more piñatas going places. Try and undo that. I don't think we need these. Frankly, if I could move this whole thing back one, I would. Well... maybe I can. I need you to fall down, thank you. Perfect. Okay, so let's do 2 more cushions. Oh, well. Into the pit I go. Replacement ordered. Dark. Okay. Yeah, I understand that there's no consequences. Really? But I don't like falling in holes, I've found in life and video games. Okay, so hopefully that'll keep it constrained. It's all padded, so hopefully it won't go anywhere. Alright, let's see if they start exploding. Worst comes to worst, this just shunts the candy down the hole. No, this seems to be working great. So now all we need is just the auto piñata. So I can stop having to press and hold this. I feel like the piñata should have actually just been auto from the get-go. Frankly, I think the only auto machine, or manual machine, should have been the ducks. Well, I'm seeing the piñatas come out at regular intervals. So I'm just going to assume this is working as intended. Nope, nope, there's some candy. Yeah, so some of them are exploding, for sure. Probably because they're running into each other, maybe they're getting stuck. They seem to get stuck on the the walls, often enough, and it makes me wonder if I'd actually have an easier time if I constructed these entire things entirely out of slick panels as opposed to any regular ones. Well, I'm still seeing the piñatas go through, so maybe it's fine. Like, every once in a while there's a mishap, but it's a regular clip on the piñata spawning. Faster piñatas available. Screw you, I don't want faster piñatas, I want to just have the piñatas go automatically, thank you. Well, it's fine. Oh, you're the wrong one. Tools, products, craft speed. Okay, well, at least this is a little faster. Yeah, so I think some of them must just impact hard in a bad spot somehow. It matters not to me. As long as the piñata quota gets hit and we get the auto piñata, and then I can actually look into making a fully automated piñata factory. What do we think? 300 million? I wish I understood what the thresholds were for these things. Is it pure monetary? Or is it like X number of piñatas? Because I feel like those two, knowing which one it is would be helpful. Then again, we're going to hit 300 million in short order. Especially as the chain combo gets higher. I should check if we ever got more potential chain combo levels. I think we just need this combo to run out. There's another 15 million. And then with the chain, yeah, we'll be good. I have no idea if the candy is worth more or less. Piñata automation approved. Get me out of here. Okay, products, piñatas. Auto machine. What? Oh. Well, I mean, it seems to be the same machine. So I think what we do is we just kind of mirror the whole dang thing. I have a bunch of these. Yeah, so I think I'm just going to mirror the pre-existing piñata machine. Well, mirror it. Turn these off. Okay. Big slick panel. Perfect. Yeah, so I might actually try and have a full slick panel set up here. Not actually, let's just do this one by one for now. I'm gonna need so many of these. See what else I can do. So nothing there. Cash registers are completely maxed out. Yeah, I was hoping that there would be... There is another level for panel rack, but we need a lot. Your spine has been reclassified as load-bearing company infrastructure. Yeah, I was really hoping I'd be able to upgrade more of these things. Honestly, I actually wish this game had that. Like, I like how freeform the building is, but I think it would be really satisfying if, it'd be really satisfying if you could upgrade anything infinitely with some level of, like, diminishing returns. Oh, yeah, there's all sorts of sick things we could have had in that regard. Chief among them, I think it would have been sick as hell to have the ability to mess with ducks more. Like, not to say that the piñatas are bad, but, I think it would have been really fun to have... Okay, let's see if this is gonna go over or not. Lands right in. Okay. So in that case, let's grab these. I'm gonna want two of those. Oh, did I not turn this off? Wait, I can climb it. I turned you off, excuse me. Okay, that is assuredly not off. Okay. That's a confusingly... There we go. Have I not deposited all of these? I guess not. Okay. Still haven't figured out how to get these to go. Well, we get a combo window for a little while. So I think I'm just going to grab a bunch of slicks. We're going to try having a fully slickened wall setup. In the off chance that this is part of the reason why we've been having problems is because the regular walls were causing friction. Because if that's the case, then we might want to go back and replace some of these. A couple more. Snag this one. I want a magic slick panel ride. Okay. Okay. Grab you. Perfect. Because yeah, if the whole thing is slickened, maybe they'll just slide super comfortably. And then we just need some really basic fans. Okay, still gonna need a bunch more. I'm gonna need at least, say, 2 cushions. And a bunch more of these. The frustration part I have with this potentially is if I'm planning on rebuilding everything again, I'm gonna have to rebuild this too. It'll probably be easier. With every successive rebuild. Because if I don't delete everything, then I can at least reuse all the parts and just shift it by however much the grid needs to shift. Okay, I need 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 left. Or 4 more. 4 more plus like 2 fans. Probably. Bit of clunker. Probably grab that. Hold up. Man, the industrial fan is fantastic compared to all the other fans that were, Okay, never mind. Industrial fan doesn't want to go down. It is up and up only. Okay. You know, I think one thing I really wish this did have is, unless you were trying to fly on a panel, it actually wouldn't, panels wouldn't have collision. I Okay. That there. All right, that should be good. Let's attempt. Oh, right. I'm going to need another industrial fan. Luckily, I think I can probably just put them on the sides. Is that good? Yeah. But yeah, I was kind of talking about wishing that this game let you upgrade everything. What I kind of wish with that is that, yeah, you could actually upgrade every stat. You want to be able to jump, have like level 10 jump. It's monstrously expensive, but yeah, go for it. And it lets you jump straight up to the ceiling. Oh, had a couple of cash registers fall in. Okay. Right. Yeah, because the walls aren't going to slow it down. Okay. So secondary issue, we're going to need some more padded or slick ceilings. Because, yeah, some of them are tossing out in a way that is probably bad. What I'm hoping is slick panels are good enough. I'll have to look into that. Let's see. What I might do is just as many slick panels as I can. Yeah, I think that's good enough. Let's go get 2 more cushion panels. Pop up over here. Because this big fan is too big for my own good. So I'm thinking if I just have 2 of these before the air completely runs out. No, actually, we want to go 1 more. Okay, run over here, drop this on the ground. Yeah. That there, perfect. Perfect. Okay. So now this should hopefully work. Oh, you know what I just realized? I still do need that other industrial fan. Big clunky thing. Okay. Well, that gonna work. The cushion panel. Just 2 more. So I don't actually want to have it on the other side because that's where I walk. But having it right there should do the trick. No, no, you goon. I was... I really wish placeables had no collision. Okay, hopefully that'll do. Let's watch. Okay. So the fan is too much. And that's an issue. See what I can do. Because I need to have something that pushes them, but I don't want it to mess up too much. I turned you off, excuse me. That is like the most finicky thing. It doesn't turn off half the time. What? Well, where'd that slick panel go now? I haven't the foggiest. Shoot. Oh, not this again. Yeah, for whatever reason, it will not go between the two. It will hear. It'll hear. But under no circumstances will it do so otherwise. Okay, I'm gonna turn you off. I've seen a lot of people telling me not to do snapping. They're right. But here's the thing. I just... What? If I don't do snapping, it literally doesn't lock in place. Unless there's some way to get it off grid, but still snap. I've been honestly hoping for that this entire thing, that I would actually get like an upgrade that makes it so I have different angles. Okay, so the problem I'm having here... It didn't turn off. It didn't turn off. It's still on. There we go. You guys can see that flipping on and off. This really doesn't wanna. So yeah, the problem is this is misaligned by like a pixel. Well, okay, not a pixel, but it's only misaligned by a bit. No, you gotta be kidding me. wasn't just inundated in freaking... Piñatas that do not behave. Okay. Like, oh my god. Okay, there we go. Oh, wait, what? No, you freaking goon. How did you turn off? Okay. So these panels, meaningless. Well, okay. It's mostly working. It's off. Where's my broom? Had a broom once upon a time. There it is. Okay. It was working great for a bit. Anyway. I care not whether or not any of these piñatas make it to their destination. That is not a question to be answered here. You know what? Actually, screw you guys. Get out of here. There we go. There we go. Cleaner. Alright, got that. So now, I need another industrial fan. Polarity control authorized. Oh, that's a slick panel. What am I doing? That's probably a really expensive magnet. If I had a guess. Anyway. I told that to change its orientation and it decided it really wanted to fuse with me. I'm flattered, but no thank you. And of course. Oh, and it's a snap mode, 1 meter grid, and if I want to interact with the fan, thank you very much. I mean, that'll stay. I just don't know if it's gonna work. mean, it looks like it is. And it immediately stopped working for reasons. Because one of them is trapped. Okay. Is it off? It actually turned off. Weird. We're going to need some regular slick panels. One of the big issues here is just that this is not aligned well. Now, one option I do have is I could be less obstinate and make this also a double wide. Do I have so many of these? Well, that one's gone. Okay. Hopefully this is a little bit better. I wish this machine was easier to stand on. Okay. Well, it's working. I'm seeing piñatas drop down the chute most of the time. And they do absolutely get stuck on the pads. But I mean, it looks like it's functioning. I'm just going to watch from this side. Yeah, so we might have to worry about them getting boosted a little too high. I probably would just put a bunch of slick panels along the top. But it does feel like making the entire chute out of slick panels instead of regular panels does the trick. Alright, let's go take a look at this magnet. We don't currently have a duck apocalypse, right? Yeah. I just have to every once in a while double check and make sure that none of these are currently broken. Looks like this is working flawlessly. Okay, we've got exactly 1 or 2 cash registers, kind of at the end here. Oh, I don't know. I'll try this. Either that or we get an industrial fan, but that's going to take some doing. How are you here? And probably just got tossed out. Alright, so what is this new thing? Magnet plus. Stronger magnet with polarity control. Look at it and scroll to flip between attract and repel. Range and power both increased. That's $10 million. Huh. Well, it's smaller. I'm trying to think of where I would use this. And I'm kind of coming up with blanks. There we go. I'll just stick it in the wall for the time being. So the problem with it is that I can't exactly fire anything at it and have it kind of allow it through, or just start repelling it harder and harder. Unless I was going along the edge of the propulsion field, which like might be possible, having like a bunch of weak repulsors distantly there to just kind of keep the ducks I think what I'd like to do is attempt making a duck railgun at some point, just for goofs. But I think that's going to take a while. And I got a lot of stuff to do. So, we've got auto pinata. That was the big question. Oh. Looks like I have craft value, so we can increase the value of the pinatas. Yeah, I'm hearing some candy, but it's not often. Okay. Yeah. Oh. Huh. I don't know, I could fall into one of these. Ah. So, yeah, the problem is I'm going to need a double wide for this. The pinata machine is just off-center, and that's causing issues. So I think I just move everything over by 1. But I can do that between episodes. So for now, at least, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. I'll just have to do some major cleaning. Or something. Honestly, I don't know if the big panel's really doing the trick for me either. Well, I don't know. I'll make it work. I'm just doing things. There we go. The problem is the fans are going to get in the way. But, yeah, making it double wide should solve most of my problems. We'll see. Anyway, for now, thank you all so much for watching. See you next time.